Today I have a long overdue plan with me video using the PrintStick organizer. I will show you how I'm going to be setting up for the month of April, but before I do that, I want to show you how I have been using those pages before here in the PSO. So here I have my month of March, and I actually got a lot into my monthly this past month. So as you can see, I really filled in my boxes here. I made sure to really add information to this page because in March, I did not use my dailies as much as I did the previous month. If you don't know the PSO, it actually comes with 2 monthly views that you can use for different things. So this one that you see with a bunch of things is kind of like my everything month, you know, everything that goes on my life. And then I have my other calendar, and this one I'm using for stuff that has to do with my children's school. And it's actually really easy because they send out a lot of notices in the form of images. They actually text these. So it's super easy for me to just copy the image from my phone and then paste it in here. And this month there was not a lot of stuff going on, but let me show you how February looked because there was a lot more. They still had online classes. So I had, you know, passwords to enter the class and a bunch of things that they would send every day. And it was really easy to just come and add them here. And I like the end result a lot. And I'm also tracking when there is class. So with these colored lines, I can see when there is class. Some days there were no classes, so I keep track of all of that here. Now for the month of February, I didn't do as much in my personal calendar. As you can see, this is it. I did keep track of some payments and some special dates, but I was using my dailies and weeklies a lot this month, so I left the month a little bit more blank. And I wanted to mention that this is what I do with one of my sections in my calendar. As you know, each month has 5 blank sections and you can do whatever you want with them. So I get a lot of information from my kids' school sometimes, and then I would just collect it all here so I can refer back to it quickly if I need to. And the second section, again, I have another calendar that they sent. Now I don't copy all of this info onto my regular calendar because not all of it applies to my kids. You know, it's from all grades and stuff, but I do want to have it here with me. And yeah, that's an example of how I've been using the extra blank sections per month. Okay, so today we are going to be setting up for the month of April. So the first thing I do is go to the month of March that just ended, and I need to finish filling this in. And this is actually really cool because you have a full overview of the month, meaning that you'll have a space to be able to enter how you want your month to go when it starts. So you have space for your goals, you have space for special dates, anything you need. I have customized this page a little bit. So for example, this box, I added it myself. And when you purchase the PrintStick organizer, you'll get access to all of these extra boxes that, as you can see, fit perfectly on the original boxes. So you can start designing and changing the look a little bit. And here I just added a little sticker. You know, I'm keeping track of all the movies that I have watched this month or the previous month in March. So I wrote those down here, and then I have a list to write down my personal goals and my work goals. So I have those here as well. Then I just added a little photo here to remember some of the special moments of this month. And then I just have a few more boxes to fill in right now that the month ended. So let's just do that. And this is gonna be really easy. I'm just gonna grab a text box, and I have my keyboard right here. What worked this month? So one of my goals this year is to really, you know, be with my family. I have a new baby and I don't want to be like on my devices all the time. I really want to spend some quality time with them, and I think I'm doing pretty good. So that's something that worked this past month. What didn't work was my eating habits. I also want to like get in shape again. And I've had a hard time. I'm eating really badly, a lot of junk food, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna write that down here just to remind me that I need to work better on that next month. Next month, I want to focus on my time management. So I want to be a little more efficient and have more like specific times when I can actually sit and work, that I'm not distracted and where I'm not doing multiple things. so I can really be focused on what needs to be done. And I also need to get a door for my studio because I don't have one, and that means that I have a ton of noise. And also when I put my baby in here with me, she runs away and goes to the stairs and I have to chase her. So that's something I need to fix. A month's rating, I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I want to select my text here to change the font to Raque Bold. By the way, that font is now in the shop. Sorry, it took me forever to upload it, but it's there. So if you want it, I'm gonna link it below. I really like it. It's all caps. And I'm just gonna add some deco lines around it like that. So now my previous month of March is done and I can move on to April. So I'm gonna use my links. We are going to navigate to April. And again, I'm gonna start with how I want this month to be set up. So with the left side of this page. And again, I'm gonna use text boxes and I'm just gonna start writing down my goals. So goal number 1, no more junk food. Okay, so now here I will format the text. As you can see, I have a bit of space in between the lines and it doesn't fit as much. But if I go to my paragraph and I move this slider to the left, not too much because it's gonna get all messed up, but just a little, then you'll have less space, and then that means that I can even probably have a third line if I need it. So that's a little tip I have for you. I do like to format my text like this, and once I've done that, I can just copy and paste those text boxes wherever I need them, and then the format is going to stay the same. I also want to start decluttering the house because it looks like we might move in a few months. A reminder, I need to fix a bunch of clothes that are ripped, and this has been on my list for quite a while, but I just haven't done it, so I'm gonna remind myself right here. Then I'm just adding 2 lines with my highlighter to give it a tiny bit of color. Okay, so then special dates, we have a trip for my husband. He travels on the 7th. We don't really know when he comes back, so I'll just write that in, and if I have the return date, then I'll come back and fill that in as well. What's important this month, I need to fix my car through the insurance, and oh, I really hate that I have to make a ton of calls and wait, but it's something that needs to be done. And I want to show you, I do use stickers in my spread, not as many as I used to because I want to be more practical. I just want to enter all of my information, you know, things that actually need to be done, but I do like using some stickers from time to time, and I want to show you how I do it. So here I have my Sticker app, and this is where I keep all of my stickers, and I'm opening the color sticker book too, which I'm gonna link below if you want to check it out. And I have this category that says color sets, so I have sets of a bunch of stickers in each of these colors. I think I'm gonna go for a blue, and I remember there's a car icon here, so I just want to find it and copy it. Here it is. I just tap and hold on it, copy it, then I can go back to GoodNotes and just paste it here. So I'll add a few stickers like this here and there. Sometimes if I'm inspired, I can also like change the whole look of the organizer itself. Like I showed you, you have a ton of boxes, and let me just show you what those look like. I have them saved right here in Sticker as well. I actually made a category here for all of my stickies, which are the stickers that are included with the PSO. All of this I have downloaded from the PSO library. So I'll go to my color stickies, and as you can see, all of these sets, you know, all of these stickers are going to match the existing boxes in my PSO, and you get access to all of these when you buy the PSO. You'll get your button. Let me show you right here. So this button here that says like downloads, you tap there and it's gonna take you to the library where you can download all of those stickers. So since we're here, I'm just gonna copy this pink and I'm gonna use it here to add my highlights. I'm just going to align it. I will probably add another photo like I did for the previous month. I liked how that worked. And for my personal and work to-dos, I actually have these checklist stickers that I like a lot. And if you get these, make sure to use the GoodNotes version, because if you save them to Sticker or Files or any other app like that, then they're gonna be deformed. It's gonna be really hard to handle because they're so thin. So if you're using GoodNotes, make sure to open the GoodNotes version. I'm going to probably grab the yellow ones. Let's see how that looks. So I'm copying this. Then I go here and I paste it, okay, and then I create a text box and I can start writing in my things. So I want to get a baby bike seat so I can go riding with my baby. I also intend to revive my garden this month. It's really abandoned and it has been really neglected, and I'm sad about it because I used to have all this food all the time, but now the garden is not really producing, so I'm gonna work on that, and I need to plant new plants. Now I'm just going to resize this, make it a little bit bigger so that it fits perfectly with my text box, somewhere there. And then I can just cut the extra. And as you can see, the sticker gets a little deformed. I guess I can't really make stickers this long because it's all complicated. I think it looks fine. So then I'm just gonna copy this sticker again and I'm gonna place it on my other box for my work to-dos. I'm gonna copy that text box as well and just paste it here. So again, I need to install that door for my studio. I'm going to finish the new PrintStick organizer design. Don't worry, it's nothing crazy. I'm just doing a few upgrades for the next version of the PSO. I want to do the plan with me, which is actually this one, so I'm doing well with that goal, and hopefully I'll reach the 20,000 follower milestone on Instagram, which I'm super excited about. We'll see if I make it. There we go. And this is all of the info that I'm going to add for now. Now I'm going to move on to my calendar, and this large calendar is actually the one that I use for my children's school. So I'm going to show you how I set it up. And the first thing is that I'm going to go look for my transparent stickies. So I'm going to go back to Stixer, and I actually have a category that says overlays. These are the transparent stickies. Again, all of this is included in the downloads at the PrintStick library. I'm going to use one of these blue ones, so all I do is copy it and then I go back to GoodNotes. Once I have my stick here, I'm just gonna crop out the rounded corners because I want it to be like sharp rectangle so that I can fill in all of these blank days. I like doing this because I give myself more space. For example, if I want to write notes, or as you saw in my previous calendar, I can add my notices and like photos on these areas. Okay, now I'm gonna copy this same box and add it down here to block out this row here as well. So I'm just gonna resize it and I'm gonna make another copy. And as you can see, every time you copy, you duplicate the sticker. So all I do is tap and hold on it and I drag it to the side, and as you can see, a copy is made, but the sticker or the image goes back to its original shape, and you have to like transform it again. And if you want to copy keeping the shape that you have created, then you use your lasso tool instead to make a selection, tap on copy, paste, and then that shape will be kept. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a box from that same color sticker book 2 that I showed you in the beginning. So I'm going back here to select it, and I want some boxes because I want to keep track of the payments that I need to do this month. I'm just gonna copy one of these boxes, go back to GoodNotes, paste it, and as I said, all this area I can use to keep track of things. I'm going to change my font to Raque bold, and I'm just gonna write to pay. Now to add some bullets here, all I do is go to my thickest pen option, and then I'll just write in a dot at each row. And I was forgetting, but because this is my school calendar, I actually need to cover up Saturdays and Sundays because there's no class those days. So what I do is I just use this same box, the overlay sticky, to cover up these days. I'm going to find another sticker from here because I want to write in a reminder. And I like to center my text, so I just select it and justify it to the middle. I'm gonna make it white. So this month there's actually holidays and a bunch of other days that there are no class, so I'm gonna write those in a red color to know that those days there's no class. So I'm just marking all these days up with my highlighter, and if you didn't know, if you use your highlighter and you leave the pencil on the screen, then you can make the line straight, perfectly straight. And another thing you can do is go and press on your shapes icon up here, and then you'll be able to modify this line. So that's pretty cool. If you make a mistake or if you need to make the line longer, you can do it. I can also grab it with my lasso to bring it a little bit higher up. So on the 8th we have Easter celebration. Just gonna write that in. If you're sitting in front of your blank calendar and you don't even know where to start or what to add, if you check out my previous video, I showed you how you can develop your own system to know exactly what to add to your planner pages. So I actually have a whole section here in my notebook, this one that says getting started, and here's where I added exactly what I wanted to add in my calendars. So as you can see here, it says month 2. I'll add anything school related, and that is the month that I'm working on right now. So again, if you need help getting started and knowing what to add into your calendar, make sure to check out my previous video where we go over how to build your own planning routine. So going back to my planner designing, I actually have some stickers for Easter if I go to my spring sticker book, and this is one of my favorites and one of my biggest. So I have this section that says Easter, maybe this basket with the eggs. So I just copy it, go to GoodNotes and paste it here. And I'm actually gonna crop it out. So just tap on the image to tap on crop. And using the freehand option, I'm just going to draw around it to crop it out like this. And then I have a little sticker to mark up the Easter celebration. I'll go and grab another sticker box from here because I want to mark up the Día del Niño, which is like Children's Day. That happens on April 30th. So maybe we can do something special that day. And I'm gonna go find another few labels, going back to my color sticker book 2, maybe the flags. Copy one, go here to GoodNotes, paste, and then I'm just gonna write in some important deadlines. This is the last day to pay the sign-up fee, and the 4th should be the last day to pay for the month. So I'm gonna just copy that flag with the text, and I'm just gonna write in my information. So that's roughly how I would start setting up my months. Again, this calendar in particular, I'll start filling it in as I get more images or notices from my kids' school, and usually that happens throughout the month. I hope this video gave you some ideas and good examples on what you can do with your PSO. If you have any questions, please drop them in a comment below and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to give it a like so I know you liked it. If you're not yet subscribed, do it and click on the bell so you know when there's a new video available. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.